Hello and welcome to From the Heart Friday, session 196 with me, Jessica Brigden of DSP, Creative Cardiology. Hope you are having a great afternoon and it's Friday, woohoo! It's been a beautiful day here in upstate New York. We were at almost 70 degrees. We had sun shining earlier today and it was really quite beautiful. The neighbors have even been out mowing their lawn. So I hope you're having a great day, great weather where you are. Today I'm going to share a couple of simple fun fold cards with some really pretty paper. I'm using the Translucent Florals online exclusive designer series paper. Gorgeous, beautiful colors. We've got Berry Burst and Bubble Bath, and we've got some Calypso Coral, some pretty Peacock, and some Parakeet Party. All of this fun stuff. This bundle goes really nicely with the Translucent Florals bundle that is in the Holiday Mini Catalog. But I'm actually going to pair it with the Heartfelt Hexagon bundle. Hi, Polly. Hello, hello. Let's see if cutting that light helps with the glare a little bit. All right, so I'm going to pair it with Heartfelt Hexagon because I love this bundle as well. I'm in love with this little hexagon punch. And I've got a really simple card for you, so I think you guys are going to really enjoy it here. So let's go ahead and start. We are going to go bold with our greens first of all. So we have got some pretty Peacock and some Parakeet Party going on here. And what's nice about this fun fold card, you can actually get 2 of them per sheet of cardstock because we are cutting at the 4 1/4 mark. So at the your paper is 8.5 by 11. You put it in here halfway and you're at the 4 1/4 mark. Okay, so you're cutting it lengthwise here. And then we're gonna do just a little bit of scoring. We're going to do even scoring on both sides. So we're gonna come in at 2 3/4 from the end, give it a nice little score. And then the easiest thing to do is just flip it all the way around and put the other end in at 2 3/4. Score that as well. So you can see we've got a little bit of a gate fold going on here where the ends will fold into the center. All right, and then that makes a nice standard size card. So we've got some space in here that will perfectly fit a piece of basic white that is 4 by 5 1/4. All right, so this will be where you can write your message. And let's go ahead and adhere this into our card base now. Just a little bit of basic white at 4 by 5 1/4, and we'll center that. Okay, great. See how easy that was? All right, so to go along with our greens, I've cut the leafy pattern here from our Translucent Florals. Love, love, love these colors, and it doesn't matter which way you put them on, but they are at 2.5 by 4. All right, so I just cut 2 pieces at 2.5 by 4. Hi, Wendy. Hello, hello. And we're gonna go ahead and adhere those to each flap. Okay. Just a simple little gatefold card, but some pretty paper makes it all wow. All right, and I love that paper because it doesn't matter which way you glue it on. It's kind of up and down all around. It's all good. Hi, Mary Ann. Aw, you caught me live. That's awesome. I hope you're doing well. Okay, and so now we need something to keep our card shut. We need to close the gate, so to speak. So I have a piece of Parakeet Party. We are going at 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. This is going to go across the center. All right, and actually the easiest way to put this on is, because you only want to make sure you put your adhesive, your dimensionals, on 1/2 of this panel so that it actually still opens. So in order to do that, we'll put one in this corner, one in that corner, and then at the midway point here, we'll put a dimensional right directly on the flap. Okay, so peel the backing off of those. Flip this over. Find the center or thereabouts. All right, and there you go. You've got your flap to keep your gate closed. All right, so for our decorative part here, I have used our Radiating Stitches dies. Those are also an online exclusive to cut out this nice finished rectangle that's got this fun little stitching all around it. This is going to mount on top, but I'm going to decorate it first with a little bit of our silver and white sheer ribbon. I love this ribbon. It's super snazzy, easy to work with, and you can use it with any color. All right, so we're going to cut this just a little bit wider than our panel here. That's okay, I'm not going to stamp on this panel. I'm just going to add a little decoration to it. Hi, France. Hello, hello. All right, so we're going to put our adhesive all the way around the back of this stitched panel here. Make sure I stay in view. Sorry about that. And find the center. Ooh, stick it to my fingers. There you go. All right, that's all nice and tidy. And we can mount that on top of our gate here. So now to keep this all together and add a little decoration, that is where our Heartfelt Hexagon bundle comes in. So I'm gonna take a scrap of white. Anybody ever end up, you do a bunch of die cutting and you got just an extra little piece that you didn't really wanna like totally tear off of something because you thought, oh, you could use it for something? Well, that's what happened here. So I'm going to take my favorite stamp. I love the bold outline stamp. I know I use this on Tuesday's video as well because it's just such an awesome stamp. All right, so we're gonna take that in because I'm working with the greens here. I'm gonna go with, actually, let me see if I've got some Parakeet Party. I think I do. All right, how about we stamp our outline in Parakeet Party, and then I'll do the words in Pretty Peacock. All right. Woo, woo, nice and bright. All right, so this is great. You could stamp your words first or punch it out. It doesn't really matter as long as you've got your outline on here first. All right, line that up in our punch. Get that just so. All right. Now I can throw away my scrap. And I've got my Pretty Peacock ink pad. All right, so I can stamp some sentiments here. And let's go with, you know what, I think I'm gonna do this, I hope your day is filled with joy, because this could be, it could even be a wedding card. All right, there's lots of weddings, anniversaries, all kinds of stuff coming up, and this is a great set. And that way I can show you too that you can actually turn your punch vertically and do that here too. So let's see, go right in the center. Oh, isn't that a great color combination? The Pretty Peacock with the Parakeet Party. Really pretty. All right, so we're gonna put a couple of dimensionals on the back of this. I'm gonna go ahead with 4 because I really wanna make sure it stays stuck. All right. And actually I'm going to rotate this, plant this right in the middle here. All right, so now the card's going to open portrait style. And then down here at the bottom, well, I think if we're gonna do this as a wedding card, then it's going to need a bow. So I'm gonna pull in my little bow maker here. And we're going to loop around. Back comes over, whoops. The back comes over the front, down through the middle, up over the top. And then we're gonna tie a nice knot here. All right, pull that nice and tight. Slide that up. Isn't that just the most beautiful bow? That turned out very nicely. And I've got some glue dots here. So we'll remember we stick the knot to the dot. And I think right here at the base of our sentiments, boy, isn't that just beautiful? I think that looks so nice. And I kind of like it just the way it is. You could add some extra bling, some extra elements, but I kind of like it like that. So let's do another color variation. So we had this was Lemon Lime Twist, or excuse me, Parakeet Party. You could use Lemon Lime Twist, they're very close, with the Pretty Peacock. And then we are going to change it up, we'll do the pinks. So we're gonna go with some Bubble Bath, and we'll pair that with some Berry Burst, okay? Let's see if I've got some, not sure if I've got the Bubble Bath ink out here, but anyways. All right, so again, take your 4 1/4 by 11 half sheet of cardstock, insert the ends at the 2 3/4 mark, give it a nice score. Again, I find it's just the easiest just to rotate it 180 degrees and score it again. All right, and that's all you need to do. Okay, fold your outside pieces, should meet up nicely in the center here. We'll put our basic white in the middle, 4 by 5 1/4. So I told you this was one of the easiest fun folds to make. All right, let's see, that looks about center. Okay. Then we're going to adhere our decorative panels. Isn't this paper is so gorgeous? This is the Delightful Florals Designer Series paper. It's a 12 by 12 pack. You get 12 sheets, and I believe it's $12.50. And it's in the online store there. So these are 2.5 by 4, these little decorative panels. All right, so it makes cutting really easy, and you can get a lot of pieces from your paper pack. All right, because you're cutting them there at the 4-inch mark, so yeah. Oh, thank you, Polly. Yes, I love Bubble Bath. It's such a fun color. Love that. Okay, so again, for our gate, we've got a piece. This is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. Again, grab your dimensionals, put them on just the left side here. Take a third one, put it on the left fold right in the middle mark, okay? And then that makes the perfect flap for this. All right, I think that looks centered. All right, that's just the easiest way to do that. Then you don't have to worry, did you get it too far over or not? It's just good to go. Again, we're gonna pull in the radiating stitches, basic white that was die cut with that. This ends up being about 2 5/8 by 4. Again, we'll use a little bit of the sheer ribbon. So cut that just a little bit wider here than your die cut panel. All right, stick the ends to the back here. Put your adhesive all over. Oops. My Stampin' Steel is really sticky today. Okay. And then we'll mount that in the middle. That just gives that gate, that flap, just a little bit extra reinforcement there because it is a moving element on your card. All right, the one that's gonna be handled, so you wanna make sure it's sturdy enough to hold up for that. Okay, so let's see, since I got my ribbon here, we'll do another bow for our ribbon. So again, loop it around. I come from the left, then the back flap comes around to the front, tucks through the middle, comes up and over, and tie it in a tight knot. If you're wondering where I got my bow maker, this one, I've gotten a couple that are actually quite similar. This one was from my friend Carmen, and the other one comes from Marianne, who's been watching here today. She and her husband are quite handy, and they've got some woodworking tools in their studio, and so it's just a nice base of wood. You drill some holes and place some finishing nails in there, and comes out quite nice. And then you can actually, if you drill a couple holes in the end for travel and portability, you can tuck the nails right in the end, and then you can stick it in your stamp bag. Isn't that handy? I love it. All right, so we've got our ribbon all ready to go. We just need another scrap. You can tell I did some die cutting on this, but I didn't want to totally throw it away because it's still got lots of use on there. All right, I'm gonna clean my stamps here with my Stampin' scrub so I can switch colors. All right, and then let's see, clean the green ink off of this one. Okay. Well, I don't have my bubble bath ink pad right handy, but I do have Fresh Freesia, and that is in the same color family too. You'll actually see on these flower, the lightest color is the bubble bath, this darker is the Fresh Freesia, and then the brighter pink is the Berry Burst. So this designer paper actually has all three colors in it. So I'm gonna stamp my hexagon outline. All right, got that. And we're gonna come in with our Berry Burst. And let's see, how about we do the sending love and hugs. Can never have too many of those. Everybody needs some love and some hugs, don't they? And that's what our cards are all about, right? A card is a hug with a fold in the middle. I love that saying. So stamping with my Berry Burst. See how nice that is. Got a little two-tone going on there with the light and the dark. Hi, Lynn. Can you buy the bow maker? I do not sell them. I'm not sure if Carmen has a link. I know my friend Kim is also starting to make a few. If you want to message me with your information, Lynn, I can let you know if maybe Marianne has a couple extra, or Carmen, or even my friend Kim, and I can reach out to you and let you know. All right, so just send me a message. My email is right there on my channel, or also in the comments, and that way I can have your email and let you know. Sounds good. All right, so this way I'm gonna put this one directly in the center. I'm gonna take my pretty bow and add a glue dot on here. Not on the dot, okay? And then this time, add this right over here to the left. All right, you can trim up your ribbon ends as needed. Okay. All right, so this one I am going to do a little bit of decoration. I've got the, what are these? The Tinsel Gems 4-pack. They have Blueberry Bushel, Berry Burst, I believe it's Parakeet Party, and Pretty Peacock on here. All right, so it matches this paper pack perfectly. And somewhere here, I have a little trio of the Berry Burst gems that I had trimmed off for another project earlier. And I'm going to take the largest one and place that up here towards the right. And then I've got two of the smaller ones. This one I think I'll place close to it. And then the other one, I'll do kind of an opposite, come right down here towards the left. All right, so I've got my little trio there, my pretty bow, and all of that good stuff. Now, how easy were these gatefold cards? Using the Heartfelt Hexagon bundle and the, Delightful Florals. The name of the paper is not an exact match to the translucent. I keep wanting to call it the translucent florals paper, but it's actually called Delightful Floral, and it matches the translucent florals bundle. So if you were going to remake these projects, you need your cardstock, the Heartfelt Hexagon bundle, and if you're wondering where to find this, this is also in the Stampin' Up! Online store. The links there are in the comments. This is an early release, the Heartfelt Hexagon Stamp Set and Punch. This bundle is an early release from the Spring 2024 catalog. This is available to everybody. Stampin' Up! Released it early for their World Card Making Day event, which was the first Saturday in October here. And this fun designer series paper is part of that release as well. So when you visit my online store, there is a whole section devoted to online exclusives, which are products that Stampin' Up! Releases that are separate from a catalog. Or sometimes they're even after a catalog has retired, but there's a few favorite items, Stampin' Up! Will stick them in the online exclusive sections. Lori, these dots are the Tinsel Gems 4-pack. There's 2 sets in the annual catalog. There's the 3-pack and the 4-pack of these Tinsel Gems. I know my package looks a little scattered because I put all my, I hate having multiple partial packs. So I combine them all into one so that I can find things. It's funny, I was, my aunt was down visiting my mom yesterday. They were having a little crafternoon, and so they invited me up for lunch, and I stopped up, and they were making some cards. And my mom's craft room is like mine, and probably like yours. It's a little bit of a disaster. Looks like a tornado blew through there. So I gave a couple tips. So I definitely have a mission to go up and help her. One of the things that I do that helps keep things a little more organized is when there is a coordinating die set, I put that in with my stamps. All right. So when there's a specific die set that goes with my stamps, I stick it right in the case. That way I know where they are. All right. Second thing I do is instead of having 17 packs of partial embellishments, all right, because maybe you used all the berry burst ones on one project and then you used all the blueberry bushel on a second project, but put all those miscellaneous pieces, just put them all, consolidate them in one package. Makes it so much easier to find later. And then even with the designer series paper, I put all my scraps back in the paper pack. So it's just a couple of little handy things to try to keep things together. Makes it a little bit easier to find later. I also have a bin, you can use just a little bin from the Dollar Tree, just a little bin, whatever you want to do. And then you can put your embellishments in them. I like to fill it up and then I can flip through them at a glance. That works really handy. I also do the same thing with my dies. All right, so if you have dies that don't have a coordinating set, like say the tailor-made tags dies, the tailor-made tags, your radiating stitches, those things, those you can put in a bin so that you can flip through. All right, that makes things a little bit easier to find when they're not scattered all over the place. But just a couple of quick tips for you there as we're making some quick and easy cards, because card making should be fun. It should be our stress relief and our therapy. And sometimes when we have to hunt for our supplies. That can kind of take the fun out of it a little bit. But I do have my host code here for October, V9GCXW6J. But really, if your wish list, if you have more than $60 worth of product on your wish list, which is not hard, definitely consider Stampin' Up's starter kit special this month. This month, Stampin' Up has discounted the starter kit, so you can choose up to $125 worth of product, and I say up to because the goal is to get to 125. You can't go to 125.01. All right, so you want to get as close to that 125 as possible, and you can get that at instead of $99, you get 35% off that. So it's like $66.46. $125 worth of product for $66 and change. That's a half price deal. That is phenomenal. You get free shipping on that. You get, you do have to pay your tax, so that adds a couple dollars, right? But getting all of that product for just $66, your free shipping. You get a paper pumpkin kit in there. That's going to be a little bit of a surprise because Stampin' Up just puts a random paper pumpkin in there. But hey, free kit is great. And this time as well, Stampin' Up is giving you free admission to our onstage, to our virtual convention that will take place in November. That convention itself is a $77 purchase ticket price, all right, that you also get free in addition to your kit. You can add any of our online exclusives. You can add any of our demonstrator pre-order items to your kit. That includes the gorgeous garden meadow paper, the dragonflies and birds gems, our garden meadow bundle here. Any of these items you can add to your kit. And if you're wondering where to find the items codes for those items, please message me. I'd be happy to send you that information because that starter kit is a great deal. So Lori, if you're listening, you need to rejoin, okay? All right. Hi, Sue. Hello. But yes, I would love to have any of you on my Creative Cardiology team. Those who are on my team that are watching here in the comments can tell you what a wonderful group we are. We have a lot of fun and we love making beautiful projects. So, so feel free to reach out to me and I'd love to help you with that too. So thank you guys for watching. Give these gatefold cards a try. I'd love to see which designer series papers you choose because there's so many beautiful ones. And have fun with that. Have a great weekend. Looks like it's going to be a good weekend for stamping because the rain is moving in. And take care, stay healthy, and I'll see you next week. All right, thanks everybody. Bye-bye.